Hey folks, time for another unboxing video. Wearing my swanky new CUKPW shirt. No, I didn't have to look at it to remind myself what it was. So, I have, from Richmond, Virginia, Red Shark. Is that the company that sent it? I don't know. I think I know what it is, and holding up to the light, if it's what I think it is, it's huge. It's significantly larger, or at least noticeably larger. It's probably easily twice as large as I thought it was, or just about anyway twice as large as I thought it was. So let's see if it's what I think it is. I can't think of what else it could be. So I can't really think of what else it could be except what I think it is. So I can continue stalling. See if this is a thank you note or just, oh, it is something. It does say something. Ironing and sewing on your patch. Okay, well, I don't really need instructions for doing anything with the patch. I think that's probably it. And it is much bigger than I thought it was. Not that I don't appreciate it. Not that I don't like the fact that it's so big. But I gotta wonder where exactly on my wrestling biker vest this is going to go. Where should it go, I wonder? Actually, it's just right over there. I think I'm gonna do it as I'm recording. I make that decision as I'm recording. So, here is the front of the vest. God, it's a lot to take in. I might actually want to do an actual quote-unquote tour of the vest someday. And here is the back, of course, the opposite of the front. So I might actually want to do just like itemize what the individual patches are. Of course, you can recognize a number of them and figure out what they are. But I don't know, it's like a nice big patch. I'd have to, it's definitely going over or replacing one of the existing patches. I just got to figure out which one. I don't think it's really something that's going to be all that entertaining to do while I'm making this video, but hey, you know, most of my videos are kind of short. So I got a CW patch there from my time in Cutting Edge Wrestling. And there's the most recent patch, I think, there, the 100 of Giant patches. It's the same size as that, basically. Kinda the same size. So I can move the I Love My Action Fur Packed patch for local music and put it there. I don't want to cover it. I can put the Fur Packed action patch somewhere else. I've started covering over existing patches. Like I have this cat patch, which I got actually last Halloween, I'm pretty sure, at Spirit Halloween. When I went to the after Halloween, when I went to their clearance, and I bought a. I still have it. A plastic skull. I think I might still have it. And a thing of patches. I had two patches. I had this one, and do I still have the other one? I don't know if I still have the other one. There were two patches on it. It's not really wrestling specific, unless, of course, you remember from Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, a duo that were a tribute to Penta El Zero, as he was known as Pentagon Jr. is how he was referred to then, referred to himself, and Ray Phoenix, his brother. There were there were a tag team of people who wrestled like they were cats. There was Penta Cat Zero and Ray Feline. So that's kind of why this patch is on this vest, because I and maybe one or two people from Championship Wrestling from Hollywood would actually remember those two wrestlers. This might be a good place to put it. I mean, again, I'll have to move whatever patch, right? So I might move the two of these, the Hitman and the Chaos patch. I'll move and put that there. So that's probably where I'm going to end up putting it. Act surprised. I might actually replace or cover this, maybe. Because I bought a bunch of patches that were wrestling. This is more amateur wrestling, of course, so I might put it there. Or I might not even move it. I might just put the patch over it. Like, how many other amateur wrestling patches have I got? Got a couple of amateur. I'm pretty sure that's amateur wrestling. And that's probably amateur wrestling. And I got a wrestling bear. Well, that's professional wrestling there because it's just wrestling forever or fever. Wrestling fever, I think. Yeah. Anyway, and I got a Quaker or Christopher Columbus or something in a wrestling stance. I think that's amateur wrestling too. I think. I might not have it on here anymore. I might have already covered it up. No, there it is. Wrestling Christopher Columbus. And is that it? That might be it. I'm not sure what this is. I really like this patch. I really should look it up and see if I can find more information about that patch. Some of these patches are references to something. I'm getting a little bit too far into it now. So I think that's probably where I'm going to end up putting this lovely, larger than I expected, that's what she said, patch. Flair Savage 1992. Woo yeah. So, until next time, later days.